Hello, everybody. Welcome back to FMA Talks. This time we have with us Marcel Van Dongen and Esther. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello, Claudio. Nice to be
Thank
here.
you for accepting my invitation. Tonight we will talk about Doce Pares. And Marcel he represents Doce Pares in Holland, in Netherlands.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay, I would like to ask you first of all, let's talk about your experience. How did you start martial arts, and how did you start Filipino martial arts, and how did you start Doce Pares, Eskrima?
Okay, that's a big question. But
Yeah.
I started.
Three questions in one.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
we forgot. We
Yeah,
have the beers.
Okay.
We almost forgot. Okay. Can we see the bottle? Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
You see him?
That's cool. Okay.
Okay.
I have this one tonight. It's the Pirate. First time I tried. I don't know if it's good or not.
Okay.
Cheers.
Okay.
Cheers.
So about your question, I started with judo. Okay, I started with judo at age 7, I think, and later on I go to jiu-jitsu, and I did also shoot fighting. And when I started with Filipino martial arts, I was very interested in the Jeet Kune Do, and there was a student of Bruce Lee, Larry Hartzell, was give a seminar in the Netherlands. So I went there, and at the seminar we used the sticks, the knives. But first of all, I like the Jeet Kune Do, and I must study also the weapons.
For me, it was the same. I went to Richard Bustillo seminar for Jeet Kune Do, and I bought 2 sticks. I still have one of these in 1993, and fell in love with Filipino martial arts. I went there for Jeet Kune Do, and now I play Filipino martial arts.
Yeah. Same with me. But now, at first I didn't understand it, but the blend between Jeet Kune Do and Eskrima, it's great.
Yep. But as everybody, you see something more in the Filipino martial arts, something magical. At least for me, it was. For me, the first impression was the smell of the sticks when you hit too much, and the smell of burn of the sticks. I fell in love with that. It's strange.
Yeah. But with me, it was the pain on my fingers.
Okay.
The stick hitting. No, it was crazy in that time. The coordination. In the beginning it's difficult, and you have your 6 count and your 4 count, and every time hitting on the knuckles. It was crazy. And nowadays, when the students came to my school, it never happened again. I think it was because of me.
I think so.
I think because it happened also to me. I think at the seminar nobody tells you all the time, and there is no the teacher behind you that control and check everything. So you make a lot of mistakes. You're in the beginning, and you stay like with the hands like that.
Yeah.
And so it's just please hit my hands.
My
hands.
Yeah.
Esther, how did you start?
A quite different story, because my brother was always training with Marcel, and he always came home like, with the hitting with the sticks, and I thought I can do that. So I tried one time, and then my brother also started teaching underneath Marcel. So I became his student, and that's the way I fell in love in Doce Pares also.
In the gym.
In the gym, yes.
In the gym.
Okay. And so how things went further?
I go in the past. I went to the Philippines to train a couple of times, and when we get something, a relationship, we went there. With the 2 of us.
The first time when we got together, I really wanted to see where he learned all the stuff, and who was his teacher there, and I wanted to get to know them. So we went over there, and I could see the headquarters, and I really wanted to connect also there. So
and the Philippines is a great country. It's a great
because he got all the black belts there, and I wanted to see where all the magic happened.
Started.
And the Philippines are full of Filipino martial arts. Now it's full of styles or teachers, old people that still training, still teaching. Why did you decide to? How did you choose to play Doce Pares and not another style?
I started with combat Eskrima, and later on it went to Innocent Kali. And when my teacher goes to the Philippines, then we switched to Doce Pares.
Mm-hmm.
And he became to do his own style, and he stayed with Doce Pares because I'm really in love with Doce Pares because of the different styles in Doce Pares.
We can also say that it's one of the most historical styles that it's really taught.
And it's also a blend with 12 grandmasters, so it is a beautiful style with a lot of different ranges. You have the corto, you have the media, and you have the largo, so it's quite beautiful.
We will talk about the distances because I'm really interested how do you manage to close and get the distance again and all that things. Okay, can you tell us something about the history of Doce Pares?
Yeah, it started in 1932, and then it was Doce Pares, and in 1970 it changed in multi-style Doce Pares, and it started with the father of Diony Canetti, Yuling, and it was there were 12 grandmasters, so it was a difficult style because now we do something from Kakoi or San Miguel or Balantawak like that. So they created in 1970. They created a curriculum, and they gave every grandmaster an how you call it,
piece.
And piece in the curriculum. So I think it's a beautiful curriculum. So because of the Sayao, I like it also. This is great. The movements are very dynamic, and the 3 ranges because we have different styles. Some Balantawak is corto range, and San Miguel is more long range, like that.
Regarding Sayao, we say for those who don't know Filipino martial arts, the Sayao is like a form.
Yes.
It's from like a kata from karate. It's not all the styles of Filipino martial arts have the Sayao.
Yeah.
You also played and trained some styles without forms. What do you think about the difference? What gives you more the possibility to train a form inside the Filipino martial arts?
It brings you a lot because when you do a form, your expression of your techniques must be real good because you're being judged for your performance. So every strike, every movement, you use your body. It's very, very good. And the most, I think you can do it alone. You have no partner. So when you are at home, you can always train in your forms, and you see your Eskrima is getting better of it.
You can train your body movement alone, and if you do the competition, all eyes are on you. You're in the spotlight, so that brings also another way of stress level, I think, and you have to be out there, and your expression has to be right, and you are fighting against an imaginary opponent, and then you have to see, you have to understand what the movement that you do.
Yeah, you feel the movements.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You get it?
Sayao is also for competition, right? You
Yes.
can also train Sayao and give a competition about forms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you prepare the guys also for that?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
They like it.
Is there people that tells you, Marcel, I would like to compete,
Yeah.
but I don't want to get hit by the six. I just only want to do forms. Is it possible to do that?
Yeah. That's the great thing about Eskrima, Doce Pares. It doesn't matter. You can do the sayao. You can do your techniques. How you call it? Your self-defense techniques, and you can do sparring. So you can choose for your own. And in the sparring, we have padded stick, padded knife, and of course we have full contact. So for everybody who wants to like to compete, there's something for you in it.
Okay, the full contact. You mean the competition with the helmet, like this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's from the WEKAF.
the WEKAF style.
Yes.
The WEKAF rules.
Rules. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not the style. Everybody who can hold a stick, they can compete, but you must know the rules.
Yeah. Sure.
Marcel is also the representative of the WEKAF in the Netherlands, beside Doce Pares. So that are two different things. Because WEKAF is not Doce Pares related. If you do another style, you also can compete in the competition, but you have to follow the rules.
Yeah.
Okay, some guy comes to you, he doesn't know anything about Filipino martial arts, and you have to explain what's the difference between a Doce Pares and another style. Can you tell me, a question for both of you, the characteristics for you that impressed you much about the Doce Pares?
You mean the different between different Eskrima styles or martial artists?
No, with different styles of Filipino martial arts.
Okay.
I think
What is for you really different from other styles? I mean that because there are many differences, and it depends also on the other styles. So it's a big question like that. We need 24 hours to answer that.
yeah.
For you,
Okay.
if you have to explain to somebody who doesn't know anything about Filipino martial arts, what's the main difference between Doce Pares and the other styles?
I think the ranges you covered. It is and the dynamic of it. That's the big difference. A lot of styles they have one distance of mainly one distance, and in Doce Pares you move from long range to middle range to corto close range, and then it's very dynamic. The movements are, I think, is beautiful, and some styles they strike like an X strike. We have Kobada strike, curve strikes. We have more flowering in the art. So I like the art and the dynamic of the movements. That's the big difference, I think. Some styles, and doesn't matter good or bad, are more standing still, and we used to be dynamic and more movement. But maybe Esther can.
I think for me, the body movement, if you see someone who does Doce Pares, you can see with the body movement, the body mechanics that they practice Doce Pares. It's more, I think more dynamic. Like that.
Do you usually start with the geometries on the ground to the first steps, the female angle, male angle? Do you have that, and do you start with that for the footwork?
Yes.
We include it in the exercises, huh?
Yeah. But
also in the forms, I think, I guess.
Sorry again, Claudio.
Also in the sayao, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes. But normally I start with the right feet in front and do an X strike and the upper body, and then the lower body with the V step or the female triangle or the male triangle, like that. Because when you do both together, some people they find it difficult to the arms and the feet working together. Sometimes it's too much. So, but it depends on the student.
Yeah. If you start with the pickups or something, or the first strikes, then include the footwork, then do it. You can do it single practice or with a partner, and then you can also do it like standing still, and then with the footwork.
Okay.
Mostly we start solo drills for the coordination and like the pickups, like the arco and the body movement, because you see it also in the Sayao, and then the people have knowledge to train at home. When they finish the class, they can teach. Oh, I learned the arco. You can study that at home also.
Can you tell us something about the basic strikes? How do you start with the basic strikes? You got cinco teros, or it's different?
It is different. Normally we start with the arco, but it's a difficult movement. So I start with the X strike, reverse X strike, Sekiti, and then body movement, and then I go to the arco.
Okay, X strike, you mean number 1, 1, 2?
Yeah, angle 1, angle 2.
Sunkiti, the hook?
Yeah, the hook thrust. Yeah.
Okay. Because not all the styles have the hook and use so much the point.
Yeah, but in Doce Pares, the point is always between your opponent and yourself.
Okay.
When you strike, you can strike hard, but if the point pointing away of you, it's not good because you can enter me. So it's always the point of the stick between you and your opponent.
It should be also with the knife like that.
Yeah,
always.
And the blade. Yeah.
A lot of people are attacking like that with the point of the knife watching behind you. It's strange to see that.
But
speaking about the strikes, you start with the basics.
Yes.
And you say the sunkite. How do you start to use the combination, like the redondos or the abanico or the payong? I don't know if the names are the same.
Yeah, correctly. You get it right. We you call it Amara. I hope I pronounced it well. Amara, and this a striking pattern. And we have in our curriculum, we have a 4 count, 5 count, 6 count, 7 count, and you start with arco is the 4 count, and then you put in your sekiti, you have then the 5 count, and then sunkiti, rodondo, and then we build up, and there are the how you say it? It is a vast. You learned it because then you have all the strikes in it.
Yeah, we start with 12 strikes. Doce Pares has 12 strikes. And then you have also the drills, the counter defense. I think that's also what you mean, or not?
No. It's only the strikes. But there's the attacking points. We have 12 attacking points.
I will make some question because I played Inosanto Lacoste, so we usually use a lot of sombrada. Do you use the sombrada also, or some patterns, memory patterns like the sombrada 3, sombrada 5, the corto sombrada, the pugno sombrada? Do you have that kind of stuff?
No, we have the abcedario, we call it, and every level we have the abcedario, and the first one is circles. And then you have reverse footwork, reverse stance, corbado strikes, like that. But I know what you mean. With sombrada. Yeah.
Okay. When you strike with the weapon, for you, your weapon is a stick, a wooden stick, or you think it's a blade, or both?
Both. Sometimes it helps to. Of course, of the history, it is a blade. But when you do the pickups, you can you cut in your hand if you do the pickups. So sometimes it's a stick, but sometimes it's easier to explain it like a blade.
Like a blade.
Yeah. When you do the X strikes, it's more in cutting motion instead of a strike. It's more.
What kind of stick do you use? How is
70,
the
70s.
weight and how much long is it? I have this one from. I bought it like Doce Pares. I don't know if it's Doce
Okay.
Pares.
Okay, let me see.
I think it's Ironwood, the name of this one.
Yeah, we have it, but it's not a normal stick.
Yeah, this is with the
Okay.
skin, I think.
Yeah, the skin
Yeah.
on it. Yeah.
Because this kind of these sticks are also on the cover of the book from Doce Pares, Espada y Daga.
Yeah, I know. It's a very nice stick.
I
But,
can see
yeah,
if
yeah,
I will look if I have it. I have one. Wait.
Okay. I never see it before.
Ah.
I have it. Yeah, they use it. I like it because they are thick. But normally
Yeah.
we have lighter sticks and
Yeah.
without the skin.
You cannot train with that. It's really hard.
Yeah. It's not good for your opponent. But for photo, it's very nice.
I would like to also talk about the Sinawali.
Yeah. Double stick.
Do you start double stick in the beginning of the training, or is more advanced technique after 1 or 2 years?
No. Because of the for the coordination is the best exercise there is. Just in our first belt, the yellow belt, is also included the Sinawali. Yeah.
Do you have many Sinawali, different types of Sinawali,
Yeah.
or you just need 3-4 Sinawali and then you got the concept and you can do it on your own? How does it work?
In every level, in the yellow belt, you start with a 4 count, and then in the orange belt, you get a 6 count, and then you go 8 count, 12 count, but then it stops, and it is your own you can be creative. Oh, you have a lot of sticks with you, and later on you can create so much. We have regular, modified, and broken, and you can do that with the open or close 4 count, open and 6 open and close 6 count, 8 count. You get the ID. So it is we have a lot, but you can create that much, and you can combine open with close and a lot of stuff we have. And Borella, Abanico.
Can you show us one of those sticks to see how it's done?
Yeah. This is normally our stick. So without the skin.
Okay. How long does it last?
Yeah, that's
before
a good
breaking,
one.
Before breaking.
Yeah. I must buy I sell it to my students. So I hope 1 week. But no.
You break it a little before, so it's
It's easy. So to buy another one. No. Some people are clever. They use the same stick with the drills, and they use one other stick with the sayao or with the how you say that the normal stuff. But when you do the Sinawali,
for the techniques, like the abcedario or something,
and they have a couple of sticks with tape on it, and they use it to do the Sinawali because
I put the tape and till when it breaks completely, you see the little pieces of wood flying for the room.
So you have another story to tell.
Can you show us how do you handle the stick?
Oh yeah, of course. We start with the left hand beneath, and then the right one, because
because you need that.
Yeah, we use the punjo.
Okay.
There are styles they take it like this, but at Doce Pares it's one hand, one fist under, one up.
Okay, because you are already training the way to handle the stick for the espada y daga that is really useful, the puño, right?
Yeah, for blocking, for striking, for locking also. Yeah, that's true.
Okay. About footwork, I would like to talk about how do you train to close the distance and get the distance again.
Yeah.
And what's your preference also for you, Esther? Where do you like to fight? You like short distance, you like the middle distance, or the long distance?
Oh wow. Yeah, if you I think for a girl especially, close distance is not the best place you can be. So then you don't have a choice, you have to go all the way, and yeah, don't stop. So yeah, for the long distance, of course, that's for safety it's better, but also for the movements, and also for the body movement to train, because you make bigger motions. If you are close by, then you have to make short, fast movements. And if you are further away, the movements get bigger, and then you can also get them better in your muscle memory. And I think it's good to train both ways. That comes together with the martial and the art, because I think with the art, bigger motions, and that combines with I think a bigger distance. Then you are training the muscle memory and how to stand. And when you are close by, then it's for the martial. And you have to stand there, and you have to cover. So and if I'm standing against him, he will eat me alive, I think.
No. I think what you want to say, the long distance, and that's when we do the sparring, the padded, and first strike, first hit. Yeah, then it's clever to do the long range. Hit the hand. That's the main goal, because you're holding the stick with your hand, not with your head. So hit the hand and stay in a safe distance. That's the most important thing. But my favorite distance is the media range.
Okay. For media, what do you intend for media when you can touch the body of the opponent?
Yeah. I like to check the body. I like
if you stay like that.
Yeah.
Our sticks are at the same level. That one is for you, media.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can touch my body and I can touch your body. Yeah.
With the stick or with your hand?
Yeah, with stick. With stick. Yeah. Because I like the locking, the disarming like that, and the media range. It's I think the nicest one, the range for me.
Yeah, I like it when I do like it when I can hit the body, and but I like the hitting. I prefer the hitting above the locking.
So this is 1, 11, 1. This. She wants to disarm. I take a stick to the other hand. I switch again. This, bam, to the elbow, knee. Slow motion. I feel this. Take the stick below. Bring to the hand. Disarm. Open up. And this. Okay, sometimes I'm too late.
Oh, sorry.
This, I'm too late. Ah, fuck. I dropped the stick. Okay, now, bam, hit it. And go further. This was my arm. That's not good. Okay, maybe.
Then you had enough?
Yeah, I know. Something in my head spins. So when I'm too late, she drops. When I do this with my own arm, she don't let go the stick. Bam, re-grab, punch, lock. On this side, turn. On this side, switch, And we are back again in the motion. We did empty-handed.
But now?
Forget it.
I would like to talk about something really peculiar about the Doce Pares is the Escrido.
Yeah, I know.
Do you also study, train, and teach Escrido or something about Escrido?
Yes.
Can you tell us something about the Escrido? How did it? How was born the Escrido?
Yeah, it's in the Canetti family, and it's from Mamoy Canetti. He did a lot of Escrido. And if you notice, in that time, they have a gi, like judo, and they're teaching Eskrima. There's a lot of throwing is from the judo. And I like it, but it's not that big in the Doce Pares program. It's only in a little part. Yeah.
Okay.
But you do like the combination.
Of course, yeah. And we have to do in our curriculum, how you say it, dive to a stick and rolling with just pick up a stick and not to bend and pick up a stick, rolling. Dus that's because of the Escrido. You must learn to fall, and yeah, so some people they find it difficult, but my background is judo, shoot fighting, jiu-jitsu. For me, it's
For you, it's natural.
yeah, and it looks very nice, but it's difficult to teach because
Do you also fight on the ground with the stick?
yes, but not that much. It's not like Dog Brother, because in my school we have also grappling from the JKD, jump funk grappling we also do, and yeah, with the stick we do exercises, because sometimes they think, hey, the stick is in the way, dus they throw it away and they go like BJJ or like that. So I want to explain, never throw your weapon away, so you can still locking, still do a lot of stuff with it, but that's more technical.
So I want, when he stabs me and go around, don't do this. I take the knife, and then he can take another knife from the ground. I attack the wrist. I break the wrist, so he can put up a knife again. So what we do, go away, this, boom. Attack the wrist, bam. Okay, hit it. So not the knife, the wrist. Slow. This takes over. And then not do this, the arm goes. When he attacks me, okay, it's empty-handed. How I defend against empty-handed? The same like the stick. It's the same movement. I have the stick right, in the right hand. So this is the stick on stick and the hand on hand. Okay, agree? You know? So, this is the same. Right hand first, then the left hand. I don't do this. I do this. So, when he attacks me, bam! And that's 2 reasons. There's a hand on this side. When I do like this, he can't move, otherwise, bam! I destroy it. Always the destruction. So, this is not only the weapon, the other hand there, bam, is the weapon. Bam, knee him. Big back, elbow, because hit it. I have no back of the stick. I have an elbow. This to the hand. Go here. Lock. Slow. Right hand, left hand, right hand. Still the same. Move the feet away. Elbow. Touch. This is a bicep lock. Take the head. This. This. Otherwise, I go to this side. Then we go later on the ground, okay? So, last time. No. This side, Vito? Yes. So he attacks. Go away. Elbow. This. 1. Take the head. 2. This side. 3. Okay, he attack. This I go. This is this arm. From this side, stick down. And he takes my leg. Yes, he takes my leg. And this is go break it. Post. Hit it. Take the hand. And then here's the lock. Go around. Okay? Slowly. He hit me. Bam. Hit this. Pull down and take his leg. Yes. Go around. And this. Okay? And then you help him up. Okay. Big hand. Thank you. And go! What is that?
Esther, before we talked about the distance that you prefer to stay in a long distance.
Yeah.
Because the difference in the body structure, the bones and the muscles for a woman and for a man, the weight is it's important. So, but the weapon gives to lighter people and also women some kind of equalizer.
Yeah.
Some say that the weapon is an equalizer. So how do you use this concept of using the weapon and acquire more abilities to fight a bigger man?
Phew.
Yeah, that's because of the distance. You take your distance, and you only hit the hand. That's the most important thing, because then he can not punch you. He can not grab a knife or stick. So don't get too close, because then you have the fight is not fair. So that's the important thing to keep in your long distance.
Mm-hmm.
That's a strategy. But for me, I like the medium range. But
Okay.
but it is clever to do the long range.
Esther, do you also play some other martial arts, or did you play some other martial arts before?
No.
Okay,
No,
so
no.
you cannot do a comparison between the Filipino martial arts and
No.
the weapon.
No.
The weapon
For me, it's
against hands.
no. We trained before. We also trained for a while with Pakiti Tirsha. We did different styles of Filipino martial arts. But before, I never trained another form of martial arts. No.
Okay. But we will talk about empty hands in the Doce Pares later. Okay. When do you start to teach Espada y Daga? At what point? After how many levels or years or months? I don't know.
Yeah, we have you take for the yellow belt 3 months, and for the orange belt 6 months, and then I'll start with the Espada y Daga. We call it also banga. Yeah, stick and knife.
Okay, because you have a long weapon, a short weapon, so you need to know something about both distances.
Yeah.
So I thought it was later.
No. And I think in the yellow belt is still possible. When you start, I think it's better to start with the weapons with 2 hands, because it's very good for your coordination.
Mission, perfect. Yeah.
That's the only, in my mind, it's start with give him 2 sticks and get training, because then you train already your left hand.
Yeah, I think
and
usually I love panantukan, or anyway, I love the empty hands of Filipino martial arts. For me, the sticks gives you something more about the empty hands that no other martial arts can give you, because you acquire that kind of mentality that you are always using a weapon and your opponent always has a weapon, even if we are empty hands. So that's why I really liked it.
You think about the weapon.
Even if
always. And I was explaining with a friend who comes from other martial arts, I used to say, I always think about that you have a weapon. Also, even if I see that you are empty hands, I think about the weapon.
Yeah.
If I touch you somewhere, I hit you, but I also checking if you have something behind your back or something. And it's peculiar from Filipino martial arts. I think no other martial arts, maybe in Krav Maga, but maybe because they see Filipino martial arts and copy.
I know what you mean.
But
we
also
were
that you
talking.
can translate it to different kinds of weapons, so alternative weapons like a pocket stick. But the pocket stick is also like an eyeliner and
Umbrella.
an umbrella. Okay, I
Yes.
don't carry a.
In the Netherlands,
Yeah. Also, okay.
it rains a lot.
But that you can translate and that it doesn't have to be a knife.
Stiletto. I always say to my wife, stiletto heels, pencil, and eyeliner, the lighter,
Yes.
the key,
Flashlight. Yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
the telephone,
Yeah.
everything can be. I bought for my wife a tactic light.
Tactical pen. Yeah.
How do you say that? The steel one. That you can use it as a light. It's really strong.
The
You can
black
go half a mile away, but it's also good to hit like that.
Yeah.
It's light, so
Yeah.
you can
and
you
still
can,
it's,
you
I
can
think
shock
for
the opponent.
Yeah.
and still for a woman, I think it's always better to prevent that you have to fight someone, but it can help to escape. You have more. It's more likely that you can manage to get away if you have some tools that can help you. But I prefer not to get that far.
It's legal. The most important thing, you can carry it with you.
We're talking about the duro or palm stick, colisi palad. How do you call it?
Pocket stick.
Pocket stick.
Okay. Duro. But mostly I call it gewoon pocket stick.
Okay, let's talk about it because the Doce Pares it's one of those styles that use the palm stick.
Yeah, palm stick. Yeah.
Many styles usually don't use it or don't have it in the program, but I know that Doce Pares. I saw really old videos from a German guy also about the palm stick.
Yeah. It is the butt of the stick. We have an absedare with the butt of the stick. It's the same like a knife. We have it in our curriculum. But just as application.
I brought something to show for those who don't know what we are talking about. I bought this one many years ago, but I think I cannot bring this with me in the pocket. Maybe if someone stops me, what is this? I cannot explain. That is not a weapon. Maybe.
Yeah.
No.
Sure, not this one. Not this one.
What?
This is the what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yes.
The flashlight.
Yes.
Yeah. That's very good.
Yeah, and it's still
Heavy.
And it's good, and I can carry with me one of these because it's just a light to check for the keys or stuff like that. I think it's one of the best things a younger man or a woman or can carry in the purse, for example.
Yes. I have an eyeliner, and it's with a small point. So with the eyeliner, no one can tell me that I cannot carry it with me.
Yeah.
But if you only put it on your hand and you can and again, I don't want to be in that sort of situation. So
yeah. It's that eyeliner is also for the eyes, for your eyes, or is just for self-defense. You got also that for self-defense. So the point is always.
Yeah, I can bring it into a club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Secret weapons.
Okay. Empty hands.
Yep.
How do you call the empty hands? You don't call it panantuka, right?
Pangamut.
Pangamut. Okay.
Of
Okay.
mano mano. Mano mano.
When do you start? When do you start with empty hands in the Doce Pares?
In
What point?
every level you have the mano mano, and but at my school I teach Jeet Kune / Pangamut, 1 hour with weapons and 1 hour without the weapons. So I leave it to do it in the lesson of without the weapon. So in my Eskrima lesson, I do not mano mano.
Not much, but we do the translation first. That if someone carries a stick, and then you have to do the techniques without the stick, just so you translate it to empty hands, and then an hour later with the pangamut, then it's mano mano without the weapons.
Yeah.
Do you usually go? Sorry.
Yeah, we do empty hands against knife, empty hands against stick. We do that in our Eskrima lesson, and I advise my students take 1 hour with the weapons and 1 hour without the weapons, because when you do it 50-50, 30 minutes with weapons, 30 it's you learn it's
There's so much. There's so much to learn.
Yeah. we have the single stick, double stick, stick and dagger, a lot of. So that's the reason I take my pangamut out of the Eskrima class, and I do it with the hour later. I mix it with Jeet Kune and pangamut. I blend it.
Okay. Because I think the problem with the empty hands, it's that maybe if you use the way of the Filipinos, that you start with the weapons and you finish the weapon, and then you are automatically acquiring also some concept and principles for empty hands.
Yeah,
but maybe especially in the West, people think that I don't want to use sticks because I will not carry the stick with me, so it's useless. So they don't think that I'm already training that if I use the knife, I'm also training empty hands. If I use empty hands, I'm also training with sticks, because I'm thinking about everything. I'm always thinking about the weapons. So you prefer to do, for example, a combination with stick, the same combination, 2 sticks, so you have to change and adapt something. And so you do the same combination espada y daga, and then the same combination empty hands, but with something different. You prefer that like that?
Yeah, you can learn it that way. I think that's great, but mostly I do it stick, then with knife, then with empty hands. And because otherwise it's sometimes too confusing. So I take the stick and then I explain it with the knife. Sometimes I do not explain it, and after that I tell them you did the same exercise. It was the same technique, and no. The first one was with stick, and the other one with knife, but they don't see the translation sometimes.
Yeah.
So
it's difficult.
That's why we more often we try to explain the principles. That if you understand what you are doing with the weapon, then you can translate it to knife, and then you can translate it to empty hand. But some people think, oh, it's a lot, because they see it all as different stuff, different techniques. But if you learn them that you can change the weapon, so of course you can, you cannot do every technique the same way, but then it's more easy to translate it to a different weapon. You understand?
Yep. Yes. Talking about knife, do you teach knife to anyone in the gym? It's in the program, so you teach it, or you know, you can teach someone to give a punch or a kick.
Yeah.
It's martial art. It's normal for us. You can put on a glove or you can use, but with the knife,
It's different. Yeah.
maybe sometimes you don't know what kind of people comes to the gym. So how do you behave yourself like that? How do you decide it's
Yeah,
not the case? Maybe for
yeah.
this guy, better not.
We have in our program, in the yellow belt, there's no knife. In the orange belt, it's only the attacking points with knife. And the green belt, you start to make your techniques with your knife. So then somebody trains with you nine months, and then you know what kind of people you have in your class. So
Yeah.
that one is covered. But I know what you
Esther,
mean.
do you want to add something?
No, also with the knife training, it's all because we don't teach it like oh, we are doing the self-defense for the
No.
street or fighting on the street, but we use it for the body movement and
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
quicker.
For
So
your
because
hand-to-hand.
everything with knife, everything gives you damage. So you have
Yeah.
to respond very quickly, and
Yeah.
so you always tell me I use the knife
For my empty hand.
for your empty hand,
Yeah.
and also
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
pocket stick. So a lot of people don't like to do the knife because I don't want to be thinking about the knife, and it's not my favorite part. But
learns-
if you learn it to translate it to the pocket stick and for the pangamut, then you get quicker and you don't make big motions because with the knife everything gives you damage.
Yeah.
So it's for the economic movement. It's good to understand.
Yes,
So
and also it's also one of the best things of Filipino martial arts is that you must learn the footwork really well because I can get a
yeah,
punch, I can get a kick,
But
I
you
But you
cannot
can-
get
get
the step.
a slash or a
Yes.
stab. It's
Yeah.
it's
So
totally different thing. So you
I-
must move.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
think the part of knife is not to be really realistic self-defense on the street or something of knife fighting, but really understanding the body motion, because if you don't move the right way, you get stabbed. So understanding why you turn away, and then sometimes people, if you do it with the empty hand, people turn the body right into a punch, and then you take the knife and naturally they move the
other
right way.
Yeah.
So it learns them to also understand how to move their body.
It's a great tool to learn your body mechanics, and they understand, right away because they see the knife coming. And whoa, hey, together. So we use the knife for the thinking, and sometimes some people, I blocked the knife. Yeah, it's too bad. I cut you. So it gives you strategy and insights. Your mindset with knife fighting is incredible.
Yep. Do you also spar with knife? You use the same armor or from the WEKAF armor with the
Not the full body armor.
No, only the helmet and the gloves, and mostly the elbow protection and the knee protection, because it's not allowed to step to the helmet, because the knife can go under your helmet and it's dangerous. So only a slash motion to the face, but the stab to all the body except the head. And the slashing motions you can do to the face, to the body, and to the legs.
So you use those helmets. You don't just use the glasses.
No. There are different styles. They use the glasses, but we use the helmet because of the rules of the WEKAF.
Have you ever tried the shock knife, the electric knives?
Yes.
Not
I have one student is crazy about it.
Yeah.
It's the real deal. I
Do you
know.
like it?
You can.
Does it worth it?
Yeah. You can. You have how you say it. There's different ways to do the voltage. Increase the voltage,
Okay.
and when
Okay.
it's it's full on. 2 times on your arm, and it's doing nothing anymore. Like a taser.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I remember when I did the podcast with Singh Harinder.
Yeah.
There is also a small video, a clip
I
that
saw it.
he's using
Yeah.
2 knives, because I remember that he goes to put the knife on the table, he brings another one,
Yeah.
and the noise is different. So I
Yeah.
thought maybe he can accelerate, or he can switch low, high, something like that. I would like to know how much high it can get.
Too much, I can tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell you. But I
so-
think there are a lot of different types of taser knives. But the student of mine, that was a good one. Yeah.
Mhm.
But
So
he
it gives you the right stress, adrenaline.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
If it's like if it don't hurt, you get too convinced too, and you think and then you think, oh, I can take it.
Yeah.
But it's still a knife. It still cut you. But when you increase the voltage, then
You think twice.
It doesn't give you damages. Long distance
it's
damage.
out of order, your arm. When you attack it 2 times, then it's difficult to get up your arm.
Oh, okay.
But and they are very, very expensive. The good ones.
Yeah, I guess.
I know. Yeah, but I don't allow it in lesson. He trades with me private. He can try it, but not everyone likes it. But it's a good test. It's a very good test.
Esther, did you try that?
Nope. He tried with the taser once. Oh, Esther, you should try it.
Yeah. 2 times on my leg.
Yeah, you are crazy. No, I don't like it. But like I said, I don't train the knife that much. Only if necessary, if he wants to practice or try something out. But I don't do it as much. It's not my favorite part.
Rapid, huh?
Guys, what's the situation of Doce Pares in Europe?
We are still building after the
SGM died.
Yeah, we taken a big punch. He was amazing. He is one of the few grandmaster who train every style in Doce Pares. And now you can see someone trains a lot of San Miguel or Kakoi or La Punta Abanico or Balantawak, but he trains with every master, and he's one of the few who trained with them all. So his knowledge was unbelievable, but also his charisma. He get everyone together. And after his death, there was also
the when he passed away, it was also during the pandemic,
the COVID
period. So everyone took a punch, and now we have to start building up again. So last year we had the new grandmaster over here in the Netherlands.
Yeah, Don Cuesta.
SGM Don Cuesta and GM Erwin, and you felt everyone getting enthusiastic again and feel the vibe, and everyone wanted to learn and get together, and that felt so good. So I hope we can do that sort of seminars and gatherings. A lot
often.
more.
Yeah.
It
was a good thing. Most of my students can pay to go to the Philippines. It's very expensive. Nowadays, the tickets are very expensive. So they came to the Netherlands. Yeah, it was great. Everybody was enjoying it. And now we are building.
remember SDM Johnny keeps saying economy of motion. But if your hand is already there, you don't waste any move.
What's the situation of Filipino martial arts in Netherlands? I explain. I don't want to talk about my country. I don't want to talk. I don't want the podcast to be too much territorial about Italy but usually here, if you speak to generic people about Kali, Eskrima, Arnis, Filipino martial arts, nobody knows nothing about it.
Yeah.
I must say, did you see the Born Identity? Yeah.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
that was a Filipino martial arts, empty hands Filipino martial arts. I didn't know that. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Nobody know nothing about Filipino martial arts except if you are already in the martial arts community that you heard something about it. What's the situation in Netherlands?
Now, almost the same, but we are building. If they know Eskrima or Filipino martial arts, they like it. But no one knows it. So my goal is to promote Filipino martial arts. And doesn't matter if it's Doce Pares, it can be different styles, it doesn't matter because it's a beautiful art and no one knows it. So I think don't how you say it? There's enough for everyone, but we must build and work together with different styles and get out there. But one thing I know for sure, a lot of people like it.
I think the biggest problem for Filipino martial arts is there are so many different names for the sport, because like you said,
Kali.
Eskrima, Kali, Arnis, then you have Panatukan, Pangamut, all the terms, and if you want to try to explain what you are doing, a lot of people think, huh? So oh, aren't you doing Kali then? Yes, it's also Kali, but that's the different part of the Philippines. So we call it Eskrima.
Yeah.
Oh, how do you write it? With a C? No, we write it with a key. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a complex story to tell. And I think for marketing reasons, it would be great if they would simplify some of the stuff. But if you are in the circle, I think everyone can agree that it is a very beautiful and complete style of martial arts, and it doesn't matter if you do which style you do. And I think that everyone, you have
the big difference is it's a weapon-based system. So you start with a weapon, and for your coordination, it's that good. And when you some people don't think about that. When you put the sticks away, you can still do the same moves. But they think, oh no, stick, no. When I have a stick, I like the empty hand, like karate of different martial arts. But no. When you put the sticks away, you have still the movement, but they don't see it.
One of the things that really caught me in the beginning was the flow of the Filipino martial arts.
Yeah.
I didn't see that flow in that way. Whatever you have in your hand, long stick, short stick, palm stick, knife, karambit, if you want to use it. I don't love the karambit. I think it's a commercial stuff, the karambit. But anyway, empty hands, whatever a belt, eyeliner. We already talked about it. You can use whatever you want. You can use the same principles and everything with flow. You flow all the time, and you move, and your footwork is always flowing around.
Dynamic.
I think it's beautiful. It's beautiful but people don't know that enough, especially in Italy. For at least in Italy, normal people, for normal, I say people outside the martial arts world, normal, because we are not normal, because we are strange. Can we say that we are a little strange? Especially people like us that choose to train and teach something that a few people wants to train, because if you want to earn some money with martial arts, you go to judo, karate, aikido, wing chun, or krav maga, or other styles. But if you decide to play penchaksilat, kalari payat,
Yeah.
or Filipino martial arts,
Yeah.
you are a little strange, because you decide not to earn so much money, because you won't have 70 people in your class, at
Yeah.
least in Italy. I don't know for you.
Yeah, it sounds the same, but we are still building, and I get you. You have the passion, me also, Esther also. When you see it, you love it,
Yeah.
and but it's difficult to convince people to come to train with you. And when you start with a stick, everybody, you said it before, "Ah, I don't like the sticks," so that's the that's the bad thing about it. But when
Yeah.
they try it, then they believe, yeah, it's very great and very good.
Esther, let's talk about women in martial art,
Okay.
In martial arts
because
or Filipino
at
martial
least
arts?
at least in Filipino martial arts and Filipino martial arts, because what I was talking 10 seconds before about martial arts and the strange things that someone can decide to train or teach or play a Filipino martial arts, usually, at least in my country, the girls decide to go to kickboxing. Right now, girls go to kickboxing.
Yeah.
I used to go to kickboxing when in the 80s. I started with kickboxing in 1984. There were no girls at that time. Now it's full of girls, the kickboxing, also the Krav Maga. Still, the Filipino martial arts, totally empty. Or maybe one class of 10 people, one girl, two girls, but because they are friends and one called the other one, oh, come, it's funny.
Yes, true.
How's the situation in Netherlands?
Exactly the same. If I see people looking up for Filipino martial arts, most are men between like 25 and 55 years old, I think. They are the people really looking for Filipino martial arts. But I think the difference between women and men, if like I see it, I think it's quite a difficult sport, and it's like tactical. And I think for women, they start with kickboxing because they want to do a workout, and they want to increase like the punches, and I don't think they all go for the sparring, but they like the training with hand patch and
Yeah, they want to strike,
like the back, so they can kick and they feel the power in themselves, and they feel that they
Know something.
they know something. And if you do the Filipino martial arts, it it's quite technical, and that's difficult. And I think for women, they don't have the same, most of the time they don't have the same passion. Because, like I said, I like the striking and the locking, but I do understand that for me it would be good to do the locking and the the disarmings, but I like the hitting. So
Usually, many girls now are also going to play taekwondo. It's full, yeah. Or maybe also now some Brazilian jiu-jitsu, because it's really useful for some situation for the women against the rape. I think it's the best thing a woman can train. It's a Brazilian jiu-jitsu. But send a message to the women. Come to play Filipino martial arts. What would you say?
I think it's the perfect way to understand how you can use different tools to help defend yourself. Like you said, you always think from a weapon, not defending against a weapon, but also how to use tools as a weapon. So I think that's and you get to learn how to use your body as a weapon. With the pangamut, like the empty hands, your elbows. If I hit someone, they forgot my wrists. They are quite small, so it's. But if I use my elbow,
Yeah,
I have
forearm.
or my forearm, I have to be close by, of course. But yeah, it gets real damage. So yeah. I think if you learn to understand what you are doing, that you get stronger from yourself, and if you know how to translate stuff into a weapon, you have a better chance in saving yourself.
Mhm. Marcel, for you, can you say something to invite more women to the Filipino martial arts?
More women. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I think for the women, they are very good in coordination and like that, and it's really fun to do. It's good for your how you say it, mental, but physical. Also.
Psychomotory. How we say psychomotorio in Italian. Psychomotory movements. I don't know.
And
eye
the
hand
word
coordination.
The women are very good in
body
that.
coordination. Yeah.
The double stick, the Sinuwari drills, they are very good in it. It's fun to do. You learn a lot, and I think it is the best way to train for them like that.
Ja, hier ga ik naartoe. Dit is de snake. Ja, ga ik onderdoor, omhoog. Dit is de striking. Pam, pam. Snake. Oh, sorry. Lukt niet. Deze. Altijd die andere kant in de gaten houden. Openmaken. Blok. Open. Pam. Naar beneden toe. En dan ga je weer. 1. 2. Door. Lukt niet. Ja, stop. En dan kan ik hem aanvallen als ik wil. Maar doe het 3 keer achter elkaar en dan wissel je.
Future projects for the Doce Pares in Netherlands and in Europe.
In Europe, we are for Doce Pares in 2025. It is next year. We do a big Grandmaster seminar in Hungary. That's a good one for promoting, and I hope we
in Budapest.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
That's the plan.
That's the plan, and I hope to invite SGM Don Cuesta and GM Erwin again. Last year they were here. It was really nice. They are good people, and the vibe was very good. So I try to invite them again.
Also the European the World Championships in July
for the WEKAF.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
But we want to be part of that too.
Yeah, it is. We have the sparring and the sayao in the competition. You see a lot of people like to compete, so that's also a good one. We did last year. We did the European Championships in the Netherlands. We have now in November. We have the German Championships, and we are building with that one also, because
nice.
The competing is very fun to do, and it's a good promotion, and every style, it doesn't matter. It's not only Doce Pares, it can be every style can compete, so you're blending and working together. So for the growth of FMA, it's very good.
Yes.
Yep.
That's the plan.
And also the joint seminar, I think. With the Silat.
Yeah. We have in October. We have also the joint seminar with Elvin, with Silat. Again, this is the second time we do it now. I like to blend different styles, to see from each other. Hey, how they do it, and it's very close. We have only 2 arms and 2 legs, so try it, and then we try to do the promotion of FMA, like that, combining with different styles. So we have different people coming together and see they do a lot of it sticks. Silat is mostly blade or knife, no sticks.
Yeah.
So that I like that.
Last question.
I don't believe
It has nothing to do with martial arts or Filipino martial arts, but
Okay.
maybe you like music.
Yes. Oh.
Who doesn't like music? Do you use music in your training? Do you
Okay.
have a stereo in your room and you put the music? What kind of music you prefer?
He
You
cannot
both.
work without music.
Also
Yeah.
because nobody talks about it, but usually the music in the Filipino martial arts is really important for the footwork and the timing and
Yeah.
the rhythm. Nobody talks about like that, but it's really a part of the training in the Philippines at that time.
I don't use the traditional music,
No.
but
I,
it's still
I
the rhythm.
downloaded you remember WinMX
Yeah.
time ago, or Emule also. There was some music, some Filipino music I downloaded. Not
Yeah.
music, but it's just one minute. Then
Yeah.
I gotta keep away. Maybe it's nice to have some congas and someone playing in the room. It's nice.
Yeah. That's true. In the Santo used it a lot, and it was but I play the stereo and that's good enough. And I like the metal. I like it.
Metal. I knew that. I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that.
We both like metal, but he has a playlist
Yeah.
with music that I think, oh my god,
Yeah.
it isn't music anymore. That's the music he puts
Yeah.
on in the gym.
What is that? The trash metal,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah. But very good to train.
So I think I have to say sorry to all the students
Yeah.
in our school.
It is still educated the people, and some people learn to listen to it, and after a while they really like it.
We
So
get the parents in the class and they say, oh, if we hear that kind of music, we have to think about Marcel. Even
that's
years
good.
after they stop training or something,
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Guys, if somebody wants to come to train with you,
Yeah.
where, when, places, gyms, where can we find you?
Yeah, you can come to the Netherlands. We have in May, we have a trainers week, so especially 5 days training, because someone who lives in Germany or another country, it's you don't come to the Netherlands for 2 hours training. So we have a trainings week. That's really I like that really a lot, because you can do a lot of improvement in a short time. In a week time, you see many people improve because you have 8 hours a day training 5 days a week. So that's a good one.
We have our own school in Waalwijk, and we have in Tilburg and in Dongen. We have our schools, so we give lessons there on Friday, Saturday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So if someone is watching, you can always join us.
Yeah. And now we start with the Zoom lessons also. So we have some people from Germany. The distance is a problem. So we do a Zoom lesson also. So you can join if you like, and then we can. You still can train and learn. It's the next best thing.
Yeah.
If it's not possible to come to the Netherlands or you don't live nearby, the next best thing is the Zoom lesson.
Like you said before, a lot of people want to train FMA, but it's not that known, and so it's not like that you can train in every city. So more people getting to know FMA, but they cannot train. So we were thinking, how can we help? And after the COVID, we were used to teaching online, and we said, okay, the combination, because you want to be in touch with people, but you can do a lot of training online, so you can make progress, but you want to train also with the people one-to-one.
touch.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
But there's a lot you can do with if it's the next, like he said, it's the next,
Best
the
thing.
best,
The next best
next
thing.
best thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hook stands. And close. Okay. Try. This. And move around. This. Block one and counter. Very easy. That's the impact weapon, but your live hand is also important. So the next one is I block and bam, I switch. When I do the switch, this is the power to the other hand. Then I come back, block. This is the counter, this is the snake, open up, and this is the counter. So block, switch, come back, this and this, that's the power. So 1, 2, and again. Yes, and open up, yes. Block. You have a long weapon, stick is smashing the ribs. This is the hard part of the body I use. Slow. Again, open up. Now we go to the striking. When it says this is one, this is the striking. This you finish, if you like. This is a strike to the head, and this is the disarmament. And then you go finish where you like. So this is the drill, this one, and you come back here, go back, and this is the elbow. Elbow to the wrist. Or you go this one, and you go here, and you smash it. Okay, so this is the abcedario, this is the abcedario. 3 counters and a step. I give it back. 1, 2, 3, yes. I explain later what I'm doing. For now it's 1, 2, 3, and step. Okay. I feed him and I go and do my thing. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, very nice. But this. So the first is here. Wow, this is the second one. And this, your abcedario stays the same. The first thing you do, stand your footwork like this. And then more power in this strike. Second one, when she hits me, this. You see, don't put there. High. Check the arm. Don't do this, but there's no control. Just to the head and now to the wrist. Now I go back. Now I stand. Now I break. Now I lock. Now I sweep. But that's after you do the right blocking. Because when you do not the right blocking, I'm there. And it's not good. So she can hit me now. Still, ups down, still the same. Just you have 1 beat, 2 beats, 3 beats. So don't do nothing. I can play. That's nice. But maybe she hits. I still stay in my abcedario. I lock, I break, I sweep. Or 1, bam! Again, see, right away she attacks me. Your mindset must always look to the hand. So we do it 3 times. 1 time you go 1, 2, 3, step, and you finish what you like. Second one is 1. Now she attacks me. Still finishing your abcedario, and you finish locking what you like, or lock, and you finish the abcedario.
And
For
sometimes
the people watching this podcast, you have all the info about Marcel, the places, and the links for the page, the Facebook, Instagram, all the things you can watch in the description of this video. Do you want to add something more?
No, yeah. First of all, last thing,
yeah.
we are very honored that you invited us to be in your podcast, and I
The
think
honor is mine. The honor is mine, and thank you for accepting.
yes,
Oh,
of course.
of course.
If someone takes the time to promote Filipino martial arts like the way you do, and bring all the people together, not only Italian, not only one style. I think
That's a good job.
that's a big compliment
Yeah.
to you.
I hope my hope is to get to know more about Filipino martial arts, because many people see something but don't know that it's the Filipino martial arts.
Yes.
Yes.
So we do what we can.
Yeah, you do a great job. Thank you, Claudio.
Guys, really, thank you for coming. Thank you for accepting my invitation. If you come to Italy, if you come to southern Italy, again, around Naples, you already know the place. Marcel, you are really welcome. Just let me know. And
Yeah, I'll let you know.
guys,
I come to
thank
visit
you. Thank you again. Thank you again.
Okay.
Thank you for inviting us, Claudio.
For you who's watching our podcast, if Marcel and Esther wants to come once again and talk with us, also with other friends, give a big FMA party podcast, you are welcome. So I will let you know if you want to do that. Also, we can do a live, so people can ask questions. You are welcome, whatever you want to come. So keep in touch, and see you next time. Thank you for watching us. Like, subscribe, and everything. And guys, thank you again. Thank you again.
Thank you for inviting us, Claudio. And of course, we like to do another one if you like.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.